What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of What Are They Cooking, the series where we showcase spicy audience replays from Edison Format. As always, if you have a replay you'd like to see featured on the segment, you can go to the Discord link in the description, post it in the Edison Format replays channel. Now, starting off today, we have, I think we get to see a card abused that we haven't really seen used before, like at all, which is Solar Flare Dragon. Now, the reason we haven't seen this card used before at all is because it's quite bad. All it really does is burn for 500 at the end of each turn. It's like a really bad dupe frog, too, I guess, where it can't be attacked if you control another Pyros. If you control two of them, I guess the opponent can't attack. Speaking of which, we now have two. We now have two, so we're going to hit for 3,000. The opponent, by the way, is playing a different weird frog deck with Relinquished. It's actually just like Battle of the Strange Frog decks here. We're playing Pyro Frogs versus Relinquished Frogs. But now we hit for 3,000, then every end phase we burn for 1,000 because there's two of them. So the opponent's going to have to actually answer this at some point here, you would think. Also, we have Return in here. How do we set up the Return? We must have some like things that banish the Pyro monsters, maybe. Maybe we're playing Spirit of Flames. Maybe that's it. We draw into Caius. Okay, that could out-dupes, but we're just not gonna. We didn't summon the Thestalos either. Alright, I mean, I guess it's fine to wait. Opponent goes Ryza on the Treeborn. Now they're going to go Relinquished, take the thing, hit over with Ryza. So pretty good move, going to out both the Solar Flare Dragons. But look how much damage we did. I swear we got to do like 3 end phases versus worth of 1k burn. And then we also hit direct for like 3,000 that one time too. So the Solar Flare Dragons have done some serious damage here. We're going to draw back into the Treeborn, set it. The opponent tributes someone's Lad. We are going to take a bunch of damage. However, we can just out the Light and Darkness Dragon with the Treeborn Frog, which is very good. Now we can go summon Caius, hit the Relinquish, burn for 1,000, attack for game over the Light and Darkness Dragon. So I guess that the Solar Flare Dragons did put in some work there, I suppose. We're going to special out swap, doing the greedy play here, I guess, just Caiusing the first set monster. I don't even know if that's particularly worth it, honestly. The opponent doesn't have a great... well, they could have just, like, summoned Manju, gotten something in, like, Black Illusion Ritual, but I guess they decided to just wait here, which sort of makes sense. Let's see, they could, like, summon the swap. Okay, they were just going to Relinquish first, and then summon swap now. Tack over, but that just means we're going to get another Solar Flare Dragon, right? Yeah, all right. Solar Flare Dragon number 1, Solar Flare Dragon number 2. We're going to Typhoon the Caius, meaning we just hit over this Relinquished. We get in for another 15, then end phase we do another 1,000, and we have Threatening Roar set. The opponent can actually out both of the Solar Flare Dragons, even without a battle phase, though. They can Relinquish one and Ryza the other. So they summon Ryza. No! They Ryza in the back row. Why would you Monarch the back row? Actually, just lose the duel because we Monarched the back row, meaning that we die to Solar Flare Dragon burn no matter what next turn. So that's Solar Flare Dragon Frogs. Interesting. Okay, cool deck. Opponent also had a kind of cool deck. Next, we're going to move on to whatever this is. No, seriously, what is this? It's got Dalgyion and Limit Reverse and Scrap Iron Scarecrow and plants? Is it like Pollinosis Dalgyion? That's probably what it is. I bet that's what it is. What the heck? What are they talking? They're trying to pass Prio, and that's not how battle recruiters work. All right, whatever. They're gonna Warrior Lady hit into the Scrap Iron Scarecrow, though, going to protect our guy. We get a Lone Fire Blossom. Now, okay, definitely seems like we are up against fairies. We're going to use the Gale, try to Mark of the Rose. Mark of the Rose going to be met with a compulsory evacuation device. We go Limit Reverse, Synchro for Brionic. Brionic going to pitch to bounce our own Limit Reverse. Could also pitch to bounce the Shining Angel if we want to do that, which we're going to do. Looks like we're also on Divine Wrath in here. I guess we haven't seen Pollinosis yet, so it's not 100% confirmed that that's what's going on. But we are on Divine Wrath for sure. We go into Titanial, but huge Torrential Tribute for the opponent. It's going to wipe out absolutely everything. They summon out Warrior Lady. It's going to be tough to cope with. We do have the Scrap, but we drew look at our hand. Just look at our hand. There's triple Dalgyion Titanial. Why? We're on multiple Titanial in here. Does that mean we're playing Trade-In? All right, we're going to Divine Wrath, though, on the Alchemist. That means Dalgyion gets to resolve. Since we negate a monster, we can revive a monster now, so we can bring back Brionic. Could have also brought back Titanial. Brain Control now going to be used, and seems that we are getting somewhat punished here. No, the Scrap Iron is going to stop that. They could have just pitched something to bounce that and then outed everything, but they don't do that. They're going to have Valley Mindcon, though. That's rough. We're also on Dark Bribe. We go for Mindcon. That gets Dark Bribe. Now we summon another Vandalgian. Since we negated a spell this time, we get the burn effect. So 1,500 damage. Opponent summons a Cyber Valley. That's going to negate our attack here. And then we set... They're on Plague Spreader. What? Plague Spreader and Fairies? Why? Alright, whatever. They're going to Warrior Lady banish our Necro Gardener, return from the different dimension, draw 2 more cards. They find Battle Fader. They're going to make a Black Rose. They can set... Why did they not set the Decree, actually? Well, whatever. They, yeah, kind of punished there, buddy. Gonna hit into a Fader. We got a Divine Wrath on the Fader, though. That's the... Did we just lose because we set Storm instead of Decree? I feel like that's actually what happened. Like, why would you not set Decree? I don't know. I guess an argument could be made either way, but... Yeah, I don't know. We're setting everything here. Dust Tornado, gonna hit the Starlight Road. Heavy Storm. Wow, what a god. Just, like, sniped the thing. Could have judgmented there, but not going to do it. Now we go Brionic pitch. I feel like Brionic and Prey is not going to go the distance in this situation. I feel like that's not happening. The opponent has so many cards. They can just go for Christia. And then... Wow, they went low on life, though. They will die to Brain Control because they did that. Yeah, they will actually lose the duel because they did... Why didn't they just use the Honest, man? They could have had 2 guys on the board and taken less damage, but they wanted to be greedy and hold their Honest. And, yeah, now they actually just lose because of that. All right. Questionable decision there. Next match we have is, I don't even know what this is. It's like Creator Dark Machine? It's super hard. We're unironically playing Cyber Ouroboros. So we Gold Sark for Cyber Ouroboros. And then use its effect to, like, Dark World dealings ourselves, basically. We draw into another Cyber Ouroboros. We search for Junk Synchron. Gonna just pass. Okay. We could have gotten back the Dark Sea Rescue, made an Armory Arm, draw 1. It's not, like, great or anything, but we could have done that. That actually probably would have been fine. We're gonna steal here, though. So we get to Arabella them back, at least. What do we hit? We roll a 5, of course. Do we roll a 6? Nope. Didn't start happening. We hit one of the dogs. All right. Well, they just summoned another one, though. They just summoned another one and start outing our stuff. Main 2, they make a Stardust. However, because they left the Tragodia here, that means we can just steal the Stardust by pitching one of our Dark Creators. And what the hell? We're playing Machina Armored Unit? So this can special a machine from the deck. It's like a weird, almost trans-modify from way back when. So they make Thought Ruler here. We draw another Machina Armored Unit. Here they're going to go Hamster into Airbellum. I just caught on that they're playing Flamvell Cat. I wonder if it's the list from, well, what tournament was it? Like top 16 at DDV or something? I think that's what it was. We're going to use the Machina Armored Unit here. Can we use both of these at the same time? I guess it doesn't matter because we're either like using both or we're using one and then again. But yeah, I don't know if you can. There's some weird cards where it's like you can or you can't, and I don't know how it works because this game is too complicated. We synchro now with the Darksea Rescue, and we are also playing the Sphere in here. Just like it is like Dark Machine Creator. Just playing all the Dark Machines except the Koichi and Salvo, I guess. All of the Dark Machines except those. Thought Ruler's going to hit in after they storm. We go for Junk Synchron, going to make... not going to make Mistworm for the draw 1. Unfortunate. We're just going to make Colossal instead. Now we go for Junk Synchron. That gets booked. We hit into the set monster, but it's a Hamster. Hamster's going to get to the Raikou. Raikou's going to out our Colossal Fighter, and then they probably should have Rescue Catted first in case they milled that last Airbellum, because it would have been bad. But it's fine. It's fine. They're going to make Android. Alright, we draw to Hyper Synchron. That's going to make Goyo Guardian. And then Goyo Guardian's going to steal, and then we go end phase, gain some life. They draw Rekindling. What a sacker. What an actual sacker. Alright, that's going to let them get a Magician from their deck. Now the Goyos crash. They hit in for some damage. And they're going to synchro into Stardust, Set, BrainCon, Wheel Lore, Summon Creator, Creator bring back Colossal Fighter. Always such a good feeling when you can bring back one of those big synchro dudes with the Creator. Hit over the Stardust, Set, Limit Reverse, and that's just going to be it. Was that only a best of one? That seems like it was only a best of one. Cool match, though. Cool deck. Very interesting. Next up, final one we have. A special one here between two of my boys. My teammate, Dimitri, legendary player, by the way. First place Rivet Rulers. And then we also have Mr. Voldemort, Mr. 10FD over here, another legendary player. Just two titans of the Edison format scene going at it here. Looks like Vayu Turbo versus Light and Darkness Dragon Frogs. Probably similar to Ronok's build, but maybe it's got some Dimitri elements to it. It might be totally different, actually. It might be totally different. I don't see any discard traps. I don't remember if Ronok was even playing Junk Synchron. And it looks like the opponent is going off here. Mr. Voldemort, Mr. 10FD is dropping a Dark Grepher, a milling, going to use the Vayu to summon an Armed Wing. How much damage is that? That's not lethal, but it's like close. We're down to 200. Okay. So, oh no, they actually just died at Caius Burn. Never mind. They hadn't used their normal summon somehow, so we do just died at Caius Burn. All right, rough game one there for our boy Dimitri. I kind of have to root for him, though, because he's my teammate and stuff, so... And also, this replays from his perspective, so hopefully he can come back. We're going to flip summon sub, very based. Doing everything. Torrential completely wipes us out there, but we got our Treeborn set up, so that's kind of fine. No dupe block, however. We're going to have a set 2, summon Sirocco, bring back Treeborn. What do we do here? Lad or... No, we get dupe. We get Uni. We attack with Uni. Deck Dev going to be flipped at this moment. We chain Crow on the Sirocco, and he gets to see our hand. And then we search the Swap Frog. So hopefully that Deck Dev doesn't get too much more value. We actually set the swap. Why did we set swap? That's a little bit of a confusing... There must be a reason. I just don't get it because I'm not as big brain at frogs as Dimitri is. So, yeah, just summon and Vayu attack. Do we want to... We don't really want to do anything because our Lad is still like full power, you know? So might as well just leave it. Oh, no, he accidentally revealed the Starlight Road. Yeah, he does the thing where he flips 2 to get rid of the Lad. Gets it banished, so not going to be replaced with anything. We just summon another Light and Darkness Dragon, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. All he needs is to get a freaking Sirocco to grave, and he could have outed these, but... Unfortunately, no Sirocco is present, and a Blind Allure, going to miss, going to scoop it up, going to game number 3. Game number 3, what do we have? Opening up with Armageddon Knight, send Vayu, set 2. Send Vayu. Oh, he's got Icarus attack in here. Yo, maybe he's playing Dimitri's build. That would be ironic. Alright, gonna summon, because I don't think he plays Icarus in his normal build, right? Definitely not. Definitely not. Well, we have a Swap Frog with an End-Phase Phoenix Wing hitting the new back row. We draw into DD Assailant. This is funny. The reason they play this is because it gets over deck dev, by the way. Just in case you were wondering why they're playing DD Assailant instead of Warrior Lady. Yeah, that is basically the motivation, I think. Lure of Darkness going to be used. Man, that's a lot of trap cards. That's going to be hard to play through. Pulling the Rug and Solemn and Oppression. That's a lot. That is a lot. And Icarus attack, I guess. We could try to summon Lad, maybe. We're going to Brain. Is that going to get Judgmented? No, it's going to get Icarus. Kind of fine with that trade. We're going to set Substitute. Rhoda going to be used. Going to set up another Vayu Synchro. We are getting low. We're getting low, and they have a Judgment and a Pulling the Rug, so this could be difficult indeed. We draw into Ryza. We actually go for it, but we just get rugged, and unfortunately, that means Dimitri's going to lose that one. But what is this? We have another match. I didn't even know there was another match here. I hope there's not like 10. That's probably not the case. Raigeki Break going to be chained to MST to get the Dandelion out of the hand. Yeah, it does look pretty similar to Ronok's build, actually. We've seen many discard traps at this point. And then the Lads. I forget, was Ronok on Ryza? Maybe he was? I actually don't remember a lot of the specifics. I remember Dandelion. I think Ronok was on like a Lone Fire Titanium, or maybe that was Maybe I'm thinking of a different build. Or maybe he just changed it between tournaments. There's like 2 different tournaments where I saw this deck for some reason. Light and Darkness Dragon kind of going hard here. Dark Arm going to be dropped, though, and that kind of just runs it over. No matter what you bring back here, it's getting popped. I'm going to bring back Dandy. Is he actually going to banish 3 Dark Stout Dandy tokens? No, he's just going to banish 1. I mean, I guess might as well keep these other 2 because, like, they're good in the graveyard. This one doesn't really matter in the graveyard, so it's just, like, may as well. I'm going to Judgment the Caius, though. That's pretty good. We can go in with a lot here. We can go so Card Trooper. Dark Arm can pop more stuff. Do we just have lethal? We do. All right. All right. Very nicely played there by 10FD. Game 2? Game 2. And once again, we have a lot of annoying trial. Mainly Dust Shoot is the annoying trial. Let's see if we could snipe the Dust Shoot. Can we snipe it? No, we missed. Oh, but we have priority Typhoon. What a gamer. He knew. Dimitri just knew. He's that smart. Yeah, Caius outs are dupe. That's not so great. We draw into a Caius. That's also not so great. We gotta, like, Phoenix Wing this Caius or something. I don't even know. What are we gonna... We're gonna Phoenix Wing the back row. All right, that's really good because we can bring this back. Rise of the Caius, attack over, set Raigeki break. All of a sudden, Dimitri's in a great spot. Actually, not setting the Raigeki break. Yeah, I guess that's fine in this situation. You want the Treeborn to be coming back. We summon it back in attack mode. Very, bounce it, and then set the Raigeki break to discard it, I guess. We're going to bring out the Armwing. I'm going to go for Caius. Caius gets Raigeki braked. They have another Synchro, though. They go Armor Master. That does technically answer everything. Compulsory here, though, is not going to trade too well with the Caius. In fact, I don't think it keeps us alive whatsoever. But we bounce the Caius to play around Mirror Force, so now we can stay alive for one more turn. Dark Arm Dragon, that is not live, and we're going to... Well, even if it were live, I think the game was just... No. Actually, if it were live, it would have killed Dimitri, right? It didn't kill Dimitri, though. He admitted defeat, so I'm going to assume the Dark Arm was dead. Dark Grepher being used here. We're going to summon Breaker. Just, like, hope he doesn't hit Mirror Force. He's that good. He's that good. He hit our Mirror Force. Okay. I mean, we don't have Treeborn set up. This is not good. This is not great. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay, we can banish that, but look at our... There's just, like, too many tribute monsters in this build or something. I feel like we keep bricking on a bunch of these guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what we can draw at this point. Yeah, that doesn't do it. That does not do it. There's a third rematch. There's a third one. You know what? I will watch the third one. We're going to see this through to the end. We're going to see how many matches they actually played. How many matches do you think these two actually played? This episode could go on for a while, so if you don't want to see more Light and Darkness Dragon Frogs, I guess leave now. But I'm sticking with it. Dust Tornado is going to hit our Typhoon. We draw into Gores. We're just kind of staring at each other here. Deep Prison used on a swap. All right, they finally draw a Raikou, and we're just passing. We're going to summon Dupe. They Raikou our Dupe. Okay, that's acceptable, I guess. Grepher going to send. Now they go for the Vayu Synchro dude. Do we take all of this? We probably Raigeki break the back row and then, like, drop Gores, maybe? What's that? Yeah, we're going to Raigeki break the back row, pitching the uni, drop Gores. So we have a big Gores, and they set one. We Storm, we probably Storm. Storm, hit over, everything seems kind of acceptable. Thing is, Caius is just going to mess us up here. It's just going to mess us up. It outs, like, everything. We're going to have to Phoenix Wing it or something. All right, we are going to Phoenix Wing it. This game looks tough, though. This game does look tough. We need to draw a Lad. That would be so good. Nope. No Lad. Instead, we go Roto Junk Synchron. That's not bad, though. We get back. We're actually going for it, but, no, wait. This isn't even lethal. What are we doing? This just... Gores gets dropped and, like, ruins our entire day. Oh, it's not good. Can they kill us? I think they can kill us with Brain Control, surely. Right? Okay, we just concede. We just concede. Did we know about the Brain Con or something? I don't know. How do we keep opening hands that don't get us to Treeborn? How are we this unlucky? All right, that gets us to Treeborn. We Typhoon, and then they... Oh my god. Dimitri's just getting bucketed here. What is going on? That poor man. That poor man. That's another match. We're down 0-3. We're down 0-3, but he wants more. And I've sworn to see it through to the end. I've sworn to see it through to the end. How many matches can these two have played? How many? How many? This has to be the last one, right? This has to be the end. This simply must be the end. We have Light and Darkness Dragon out. How do we lose? There's just no way. There's just no way we lose. Light and Darkness Dragon. Rawr. Negate. We bounce it with swap in set 3. Very funny. I guess it was going to get outed by the Vayu anyway, so we can put it back with our Swap Frog, so it doesn't get outed. Very cute. Is Mirror Force going to be used? Solemn Judgment going to be used? Phoenix Wing going to be used? They don't have the life points to negate anymore, so... Alright, yeah. They are just going to concede, and now we're going to have Dimitri going second. Allure. Was that a... That was not a blind Allure, right? I don't think so. We set Phoenix Wing, summon DD Assailants, attack. Alright. Fossil Dyna's not that helpful. We end phase. Do we try to rise this monster? Might as well just like bait a rug at this point. We hit in D-Prison. Okay, we set back row. They flip up the Dyna. This is rough. We got to deal with that Fossil Dyna somehow. We draw 1-for-1. That distinctly does not deal with Fossil Dyna. And they have Starlight Road, Deck Dev, Burial. So if we actually do draw it out, we'll be good, but I guess we're not that good. We're going to Econ the Caius. We could stay alive another turn here. We draw sub. What do we even do? Okay, Deck Dev Chain. We steal their guy. Their guy actually gets killed by the deck. That's hilarious. We stole the Dyna in response to Deck Dev so that the Dyna dies to the Deck Dev. Now we're going to go 1-for-1, tribute off our Assailant main 2, and go into like full dupe thing here. Go Unifrog. Unifrog, take out the back row, set Dust Tornado. No, we Caius their guy. Now we set Dust Tornado. And we pass. Opponent just going to draw into a... Did they draw into that Dyna? That Dyna's pretty good, but they're actually going to lose. That's crazy. That was quite a comeback. That was quite a comeback. And also, it was the end of match number 4, and now we're going into match number 5. There's no way. How are these... I'm gonna have to stop the video at some point, because it's just too much. This is too long. I don't see a timer on here, but I don't know how long we've been going. I do not know how long we've been going, but I do know that our Ryza has been judgmented, but we have Gores, so okay, it's not fine. They have Dark Armed. What do we do? Do we just drop Gores on like the second attack here? Some first attack? Doesn't matter. We're taking 17. Do we have a shot? Maybe we have a shot. We can Econ the Dark Armed, and then we can pop something because we have that Gores in the graveyard. We go Rhoda. Oh, we can Armory Arm for lethal, right? That'll do it. That seems like pretty... What are we doing? Do we not play Armory Arm? Oh, no. Well, we have lethal anyway. It's fine. We have lethal anyway, but it would have been a lot cooler if we Armory Arm for lethal. Definitely would have been... Oh, no, they have Gores. Bro, we actually had to lose this game because we didn't put Armory Arm in our extra deck. That's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. Brio and Prey is going to do it. Brio and Prey is not going to do it. They're going to out our guy with Goyo Guardian. We can still top deck our way out of this. Caius one time. That doesn't do it. They're going to bounce. This is not lethal, though. We can draw... We draw into a Dandelion, so we're going to pitch that for the Regeki break. Give us 2 tokens. This will keep us alive. We pop our own Treeborn. So now they're going to out all our tokens, set Icarus. We draw Lad, though. Unfortunate. If it had been a Monarch, we'd have been cooking, but 'twas not to be. 'Twas not to be. Okay, Rug, set Raikou, pretty standard. Are we getting rugged here? No, we're going to save the Rug for something a little bit more substantial. Raikou going to trade with the Swap Frog. And now we set Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Alright, we're going to Wing Blast the new one. No, we're Wing Blasting the old one. Alright. Bring back the Treeborn Frog, summon the Uni. The Uni gets deprisoned. A little bit unfortunate, 50-50 on the back row there. We're going to go Substitute. Deck Dev is chained. We get into a dupe. And they just draw Dyna and pass. What do we go for? Ryza, that eats the pulling the rug. They draw Brain Control. They activate a... That's a blind Allure, right? I'm not crazy. That was... what a wild man. We're going to Caius the back row. and it works, and we attack for 24. Okay. Brain control, we can hit over the dupe here and then just tribute, summon, pass. Maybe we should have tribute set, because our guy is just getting yoinked here one way or another. We're gonna summon the swap frog, attack for some damage, set some back row, bounce their guy. Yeah, it's not looking great. We try to attack, they have bottomless, we go to the next game. All right, I seriously hope this is the final game 3, because I cannot keep going with this. This is taking too long. There's so many. All right. We can go substitute maybe, but they probably have oppression. Is that what's being telegraphed here? Man, I don't know. We could have tried to set. We could have set the assailant, right? Or attacked with the assailant. I don't know. I guess it doesn't tremendously matter. We're gonna use this. That gets rugged. I think, did they just draw that rug, or did they have that set before? I don't remember. It's all blurring. All this frog gameplay is just in my mind. Is just like fusing together. Kai is going to be used. We tribute with Econ, Deck Dev chained, and we're not in a great spot here. Do we have Treeborn access? No, we draw into a lad. All right, I'm done. What the frig is wrong with you guys? As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.